As we looked at the possibilities of oil burning furnaces over 20 years ago, the fixed cost was not our immediate need. Disposal of waste oil became our immediate need. Now, as things are changing and fuel prices soaring, and particularly in Utah at least, natural gas going up almost monthly, we have probably conservatively saved on the order of about $1,800 a month in heating bills. Now you times that out through a winter of 4 or 5 pretty cold months in Utah, you can see it won't take us too many years, 2 or 3 or 4, depending on the winters and how much oil we consume and those kinds of things, to pay for these furnaces entirely. And then be, as we were with those 20-year-old furnaces, long since paid for and saving between $1,500 and $1,800 a month to heat this entire shop.
You need to actually find a way to get rid of the oil, and if you can burn the oil and heat with it, with the cost of what natural gas and or oil are today, it to me is a real waste. Better for the environment and all around better for the facility.
So one of the shops I installed up in Lander, Wyoming, their average temperature in the winter is 10 below zero. And their average heat bill for a 5,000 square foot shop is between $1,800 and $2,400 a month, because they have to run on propane instead of natural gas. Phenomenally expensive. They install the clean burn units. Now they're saving $1,800 a month times 4 to 6 months per year. It almost paid for itself the first year. The savings on these things are extremely high.
Oh, I know it's a worthwhile investment because I said we got over 12 years in ours right now, and I have had minor problems with it. And I know other people that don't get 12 years out of their oil burning furnace, and the amount of time we use it, because it runs night and day in the wintertime. We don't shut it down. And I know you get your money back easily on it.
It's paid for itself many, many times over. The clean burn furnace is just a real money saver, and it's very dependable and built to last.
I'm just guessing, but I would say RNI probably saves upwards of $1,000 a month on heating versus using natural gas or propane.
We've been using this long enough now that we've not kept up with the high costs of heating and that, but I'm sure that I can safely say that we're saving $2,000 a month on heating costs in this shop.
I know we're saving an enormous amount of money. It's hard for me to put a dollar amount on it because we haven't run those furnaces, the gas furnaces, the Modines, since we've been in this building.
My husband's saying was, in 4.5 years, if I set this unit on the tracks, I will still be money ahead. And that happened in 3 years.
You mean you put it on the tracks?
We didn't put it on the tracks, but in 3 years, we could have put it on the tracks and it would have returned our investment.
It saved me thousands of dollars over the years. If I didn't have this clean burn engine or clean burn furnace, I would say it would cost me probably at least $1,000 a month just to heat this building. There's no comparison of any other means of heating. It's the greatest thing in the world, and all you have to do is just have it serviced once a year. The DSI people do a great job at doing that.
When you're looking at the long-term savings, like I've said before, we're in the business of selling savings, not furnaces. When you buy a furnace from a mail order company and it shows up at your door and you have to install it, you're looking short-term. You're looking at it from how quickly can I recoup my investment, and if it lasts for 2 years or 3 years and it's paid for itself, you're happy. At DSI, our goal is we're looking 10, 15 years minimum. And so I'm looking at, making sure the customer is educated to know that they will not achieve those savings unless they clean their furnace a couple times a year. If they're not willing to do that, I would much prefer they went and bought my competitors' furnaces, because they will not be a good referral. And our business is based on referral.
The situation that we're in now and probably will be in the near future
Natural gas cost is rising, fuel oil, gasoline, etc. All of those costs are rising, and the only control you have over that is a clean burn furnace to decrease your overhead and increase your profits. It's a situation that it would be great if all of these conventional fuels would decrease in price, but we all know that that's not going to be the case. A very simple scenario is if you looked at your natural gas bill in year 2000, your cost per therm was 56 cents. In 2006, it jumped up to $1.40. That's a bit more than an 8–10% increase per year. So as that cost increases, you can stabilize your cost with a clean burn furnace. Yes, you're going to make an investment, but your return on investment is going to be so quick, it's going to amaze you.